Hello, Michael. Nice to meet you. And I hear you're a painter.
Yes, I am.
Could you tell me a little
I'm
about
not
that?
a painter. A painter is somebody who paints houses. I'm
Oh, okay.
an artist.
Right, you're an artist. Pardon me, you're so right.
Yes.
Now, what kind of medium do you use?
Oils. I paint in watercolors. Do pencil sketches. Do pen and ink. Pretty well any kind. I haven't tried acrylic yet.
I see you've got a painting going on the side there.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce your painting? Maybe
This one here.
Yeah.
If you know the area at all, this is on what they call the Westport Road, which goes around the lake, going towards Westport. And really, that house is a brick house. And what I did is I used my artist license and I turned it into a dilapidated clapboard house.
Oh, clever.
By changing everything up, and I put I got a sign out here that front that says "Keep out." You know, it's this house still stands. It's always enthused me to paint it. Anytime my wife and I drive by it, I'll stop and take pictures of it. And a very good artist friend of mine, Frank Edwards from Kingston, he's painted it also. He always says the day that he painted it, he was sitting out front. There was a little old lady standing in the window upstairs, but if it was a ghost because the house is abandoned. You know, so this is the type of work that I like to do. You know, I like to paint old houses, old barns. A lot of old houses and places that I've painted are gone. And this here is on the Arden Road. This is an old abandoned house on the Arden Road, and believe it or not, they still sell eggs under this shed down here. The day that I stopped and took pictures of it, there was a light on in the day, and it said eggs for sale, you know, honor system, you know. So that tells you how trusting people are, but this is like another old abandoned house. This was my backyard down by the creek. And I took the picture just at the right time in the wintertime. I have the photograph that I sort of went by. It's hanging on the wall out there. So it's quite an interesting painting. There's lots of snow, lots of trees, lots of fallen stuff. But it's, I like to use artist license a lot more than, you know, more than anything.
Now, how long have you been painting, Michael?
I've been doing art as far as oil painting and watercolors for 50 years or more. My wife and I have been married over 50 years, and she bought me my first paint set. And it was a Grumbacher, and I still have the box for it around here somewhere. And it was our first Christmas, and she bought me that, and I just started from that, and then all of a sudden a friend of mine who's deceased now, Wayne Vandenberger, who used to have the Watch Chalet, he and I used to talk art all the time, so he says, what do you say we go out painting someday? So I said, well, all right, so I gathered all my stuff up, we went up there, and then I was hooked.
Well, we're so glad to have you part of the L&A Art Studio Tour. That's September 9th and 10th. Thank you so much, Michael.
I think you're very welcome.